31JAN2026. Welcome in. We will see how this is going now. So I've limited it to 30 FPS. It's still running like dog shit. Might just be because it's loading, but I doubt it. Looks like the laptop's shitting the bed because it's trying to load all these worthless modules that every website is absolutely enthralled with these days. Why have a quick, functional website when you can chuck all kinds of random shit in there and slow it down? So I can't even monitor my output right now. It's not working properly. You working fine? What is your max quality now? Because I got one page telling me it's 1080 and the other one saying it's 720. You're saying 720, so the other one hasn't updated properly. It's useless. And now the laptop's going to crash, is it? Because I'm asking it to fucking load a page. Fuck off. You weren't doing anything. You shouldn't have been using any fucking memory. Not on the laptop, because the laptop I just want for stream output. I want it to be showing me as close to what the majority of viewers will be using. I use it on the desktop, and it's fine for the most part. It's just a shitty Lenovo ThinkPad, but it's just tanking right now. But my output is completely fine. I had a look into it. Twitch, seeing that a lot of people were using their platform, said, wow, this is really good for us. Let's delete 90% of our servers. And they did. So Twitch has fucked up, and they're not brave enough to admit it. They're just going to say, oh, no, everything's fine our end, which it's not. So, for example, I watch Scottish Maiden a lot. And up until about last week, I could watch her at 1080p, 60 FPS, just fine. My settings from day one, pretty much, have been 1080p at 60 FPS. And all of a sudden, it's running like dog shit. And Let Me Join Plus 12 had a similar thing. Only yesterday, I think it was, yeah. Where he had to change all his settings up because it wasn't working anymore. And it's just ridiculous. Typical, my name's Jeff Bezos, and I don't care how much you support me. I don't care for you. Typical of that sort of cunt. I'm trying to be nice to him by only calling him a cunt. As distinct from calling him what he is. Kill. So yeah, if you're running in 720p at 30 FPS, it should be okay. Because it has been so far. But for some reason, the 1080p output is fucked. To put it delicately. Try not to get too technical, but yeah. Tell you something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Please. say to me, you let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. I thought I had more torches. Did I use them already? I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love. I missed the jump. I can't hide. I can't hide. Yeah. And in this case, apparently it's been affecting especially European and American servers since September. And so they must have rolled something out the other day and they've hushed it up. Because obviously, if you've fucked something up, the best thing you can do, especially if you're a public service of any description, is hide it. Because then nobody will know. There's no chance people in a public service are going to find out you fucked up. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I feel that something. I wanna hold your hand. 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 Unrequited robs me of my rest. Love, hopeless love, my heart and soul encumber. Love, nightmare, lies heavy on my chest, and weaves itself into my midnight slumbers. Get back to sorting the chest. Lying awake with a dismal headache and your pulses tabooed by anxiety, I conceive you may use any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is up by, your beckons conspire, of usual slumber to plunder you. First the counterpane goes and uncovers your toast, and you sheath it demurely from under you. The blanketing tickles you, Pilax makes pickles so terribly sharp as a pricking, and you're hot and you cross and you tumble and toss to the stuff, toss you in the ticking. Then the beggars will creep to the ground in a heap, and you pick 'em all up in a tangle. Next your pillar resigns and politely declines to remain at its usual angle, where you get some repose in the form of a doze, with hot eyeballs and head of a raking. But you're slumbering teemed with such horrible dreams that you'd very much better be waking. For you dream you are crossing the channel and tossing about in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a very small second-class carriage, and you're giving a threepenny ice and cold meat to a party of friends and relations. They're a ravenous horde, and they all came on board in Slough Square in South Kensington Station. And bound on the journey, you find your attorney who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized, and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. Well, you're driving that mad with a singular lad by the ship's now a four-wheeler, and you're playing wrong games when he calls bad names, so you tell him the tides pay the dealer. But this you can't stand, so you throw up your hand, you'll find you're as cold as an icicle, in your shirt and your socks, back to gold coxes and Salisbury playing on a bicycle. And he and the crew are on bicycles too, which they somehow or other invested in, and he's telling the TARS all the particulars of a company he isn't interested in. It's a scheme of devices to get a low prices, all goods from convicts into cables, which tickle the sailors by treating retailers as though they're all vegetables. You get a good spadesman to plant a small tradesman for the stake of his boots with a boot tree, and his leg will take root, and his fingers will shoot till they blossom and bud like a fruit tree. From the green grist tree, you get grapes of green peel, cauliflower, pineapple, and cranberries. While the pastry cook plant, cherry brandy will grant apple puts and 3 corners and banberries. The shares of a penny and ever so many are taken by Rothschild and Baring, and just as a few are allotted to you, you awake with a shudder despairing. You're a regular wreck with a crack in your neck, and no wonder you snort for your head and your floor, and your needles and pins with your salts, your shins, your flesh, your creep, your left leg sleep, there's crab to toes, and your fly in your nose, and some fluff in the lung, and the feverish tongue, and the thirst, and touch the general sense that you haven't been sleeping in clover. But the darkness has passed, and it's daylight at last, and the night has been long, ditto, ditto, my song. And thank goodness they're both of them over. Yeah, grab. Those who can't pick it, this is the Bee Gees song. We'll check the gravel in here and the top. Just do this. Get out of here. Okay. That should have been toasted, but not to worry. That way around. For you. Anything for you. Right. This is a necessary thing. I've just been putting it off. I don't know where I picked that hopper up from. But yeah, let me know how it's running and what settings you're running it on. I may have to change more settings later on. Anything for you. Anything for you. Do anything. I'll do anything. Run fine for you? Yep. Okay. I have to go off what my little stream laptop output thing says, and I know that laptop's not perfect. By which I mean I know it's kind of dog shit. So I do appreciate any and all feedback, even if I am in a grumpy mood at some point. It's entirely on Bezos. And again, I'm going to be very nice and not call him what he is. Anything for you. You know I'd do anything. Anything for you. You know I'd do anything. Anything for you. You know I'd do anything. Anything for you. Yeah. Well, I noticed it because I thought it was just shitty internet. So I tried to get IINet to look into it. They found nothing wrong. And that was watching Scottish Maiden. So, you know, a European stream, I expect a little bit of stuttering, but this was beyond that, and it was happening even on mobile data. So I knew there was something up somewhere along the line, and I thought, well, maybe it's just kind of a nationwide thing. Maybe everything's getting stuttered. I'm gonna try to sort this out on that assumption. That was not the case, and yeah, it's just kind of gotten worse from there. So Anna's stream ran fine for me yesterday. Let Me Join Plus 12, his stream ran like dog shit. Well, That's what people were saying. It was stuttering and everything. That's what he was seeing. I didn't notice because I'm lurking him, I have him way down at like 160p. And I just tab in and out all the time. But yeah. Who else was it? Margot's stream ran fine for a while, but that started stuttering last time I was trying to watch him. Darren's stream was running like dog shit, which was upsetting. I'm trying to think who else I was watching where it was running well. Not running well. Ergen's last stream was fine. Yeah, I'm not sure who else. Nope, didn't jump in time. This one, chuck you in there. I don't know why I just assumed there was a Star Wars piece coming up, but I just did. I was wrong about which one it was, but that'll be this one. No, it's still this one, is it? That one's hooked into you alone. Okay, let me know how it is. Do enjoy your lurk and your game. If not both. They don't go in there anymore. Idiot. What do we got? Snowballs. The snowballs into there. Move that around a bit so that it matches. A little bit short, but it's not too bad. And just dump them in there. I'll that one. Heal. Oops, not the sticks. Sticks into here. Chuck the rest of the charcoal into here too. Not chuck them into there. What was I after, people? I was after my axe. I meant that chest. Maybe it's downstairs. Forgot where I put the axe. Definitely don't have it. Definitely don't have it. It's in here. Found it. Not that. This. You know what? Let us make diamond one. Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe. Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you'll sit inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'd say maybe. Not the best performance on that song, I'll be honest, but I have not sung it for a while, and I forgot which one it was. I also haven't listened to it in a hot minute. There. I'll work on some more pumpkins or something up here as well, I reckon. Melons, at least. It's still running a bit chunkily. It's 720. I might manually set which server to use. Not right now, but at some point. I'm thinking that might help. Rather than relying on auto as the setter. What was I doing? I'm gonna chuck these away first. There we get a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if the auto select best server is now a bad thing. That's another popular move with designers now, I would say. Thou art burning. Oh, bitch. Alright. We have made progress on the house today, for anyone actually wondering. I just have not been able to do that because I've needed to get some more material. These are going in here as well. Mainly the amethyst to make my dirty grey, absolutely beautiful, very dark purple window. As you can see, it is purple and it is dark. I'm not sure what that floor is going to be. I know there's going to be another floor up here. I missed a spot, but that's okay. I've got to put the floor at that level. Don't know how I missed a spot, but I also haven't finished the ceiling. As you can see, I ran out of blocks for a bit. So, let us continue. No, actually, do this again. Oh, do this. We're gonna need 9, 9, 2, 3, and then we take the rest of all this. Another BG song. You got a plan that could never go wrong. Took advantage and the damage done, and it all comes back to me, baby. It all comes back to me. I played the fool and I went off the track. And when I think of what it cost when the die was cast, you know I'd have to be crazy. You know I'd have to be. I've been telling lies, and you forgive me, but my heart still cries. So you can understand I'm just the man in the middle of a complicated plan. No one to show me the light. Just a creature of habit in a complicated world. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, to hide. You don't want to break, do you? Anyways, I know that sorry doesn't tell you what you need me to say, so that I will die for you, baby. Fine, bored now. We go back to building. I've been in disguise, and you forgive me, but my love will rise. And you can understand I'm just the man in the middle of a complicated plan. No one to show me the light. Since I'm weary from battle, but I've just begun to fight. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. I'm just the man. No one to show me the sign. The creature of habit in a complicated world. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm actually trying not to do that. Man in the middle of a complicated plan. No one to show me the light. Some weary from battle, but I've just begun to fight. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. I'm just the man in the middle, the only man who'd have a man in the middle. Thank you. There was another reason I'm doing this. I'm just the man in the middle, the only man, a stupid man. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Might work actually. Have you that way? There. That. Oh, you're better off just with a block then. It ruins that. Because I don't like being able to see through to there, especially when you can't walk there. But there's no good way to cover it. Plague upon it, as King Meadows would say. Hashtag not my king. And blah, 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 blah. So one floor is going to exist as a library. Well, it's probably just going to be the whole crafting floor. It'll have a library in it. Another floor, obviously, is going to be bedroom and storage. No. There's actually probably going to be a monster spawner room. I'll let you guess what will be in that. Magnet hung in a hardware shop, and all around was a laughing crop of scissors and needles, nails and knives, offering love for all their lives. But for I and the magnet felt no wind. The charmed I, and it charmed not him. From needles and nails and knives he's turned, for he set his love on a silver jug. Silver jug. It's most aesthetic, very magnetic, fancy took this turn. If I can wheedle an eye for a needle, why not a silver churn? Iron and steel express surprise, the needles open their well-drilled eyes, the penknives felt shut up, no doubt, the scissors declared themselves cut up. The kettle stayed boiled with rage, 'tis said, while every nail went off his head, and hither and thither they began to roam, till a hammer came off, and drove them all. It drove them home. This magnetic, peripatetic lover he lived to learn. By no endeavor can magnet ever attract a silver churn. Endeavor can magnet ever attract a silver churn. What is the temperature right now? Because my god, am I sweating? That was a statement, not a question. It's 26. Oh, it's actually on the decline. Good. Whoops, I accidentally closed my messaging app. Yeah, if there's anyone interested in actually joining this server, check out Dark Yander on here on Twitch. I don't know if it's her server in the sense of she has made the thing, or if one of her chat actually made it for her. I'm not sure what the actual deal is there, but it is, for all intents and purposes, her server. And yeah, I do enjoy her content. She is another Aussie streamer. However, she normally starts her stream at 9:30 p.m. my time, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time currently. So that's Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra time. And, well, don't have to tell me twice. And yeah, she will run all night. Normally, when I get up in the morning to go to church, she is still live, and I get up for an 8:30 a.m. mass. So, I mean, I've gotten home from church and she's still streaming, so that's over 12 hours. Okay. Oops, straight away. Huh? Still looking choppy, even at 720, 30 FPS. So I reckon server's the only other thing I can change to affect it, where I manually pick which server I want to use. So that'll be what I'll have to do. Ooh. This will be the monster spawner level, I reckon. Don't know yet. I'm just thinking it, because I've given myself enough room to make that quite viable. So then this room up here, wrong way around. This one up here will be locked off because I have had an idea. A very good idea. Well, I think it's a good idea anyway. I just need to do some logic. Okay, I've got everything. Well, maybe not enough of them right now. We'll find out. We're going to move on to the next floor. I also need to make a fountain. For obvious reasons. And we're going to have copper bulbs and shit, not this plebeian thing we've got going on. I'm just not up to that point. How's that work? That'll put us at that level. Or... yeah. And again, for those who missed it, I have made some changes in Tangier. If you want to have poke around with that, go ahead, go for your life, mate. Not major change, so I just got the overlay working. I had to redo the browser source input thing. Not sure why, but I did. No, because then that puts you halfway up the block, doesn't it? We got one there. You're up to the floor. That's different down here, isn't it? 9. Good. So if we do monster spawner there, this floor would be the library, you were saying. Well, I could almost do everything on this floor. And I may do everything on this floor. Ooh. I am considering a new option. Couldn't be there. Why not? I think it'll work. I'm not going to tell you what it will be, but it'll be a thing that I want to do now. Just so I've got access to it. Oops, I'm going to stuff up making my path there. Then I'm going to correct it so that I actually have the access I was trying to make. There. I don't yet know. I might do another floor. I don't yet know. Hence why I just said I don't yet know. And then I said it again because I was being stupid. Redundant. Oh, this is a good tune. Why did I place that one? I'm not going to need it. That is. Una furtiva lacrima. Oh, that's right. I've got to change the front door anyway. Is fuoris punto. Giovani invidia sento. I still need to play Vintage Stories. Someone remind me to start that properly. Actually, you know what? I've decided what I'm doing next week. Don't do that. Trouble is, I was going to start it, and my brother said, "Oh, let's do Zomboid," and I was like, "Hell yeah, bro!" And then we did that like twice, and I haven't heard from him since. I assume he's busy. Either that, or he has been roasted over there in Adelaide. Actually, I should. Alright. I am mocking you now. That is in the server logs as mockery of you, you stupid computer. Don't tell me what not to do. I'm sure that was riveting for all of you. Yeah. You're mocking me, aren't you? At some point as well, I'll work out a little overlay thing so that we can see what iTunes is actually playing at any given time. That was on me. There's no excuses. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, I'm tapping out. I want to grab a new song. Not skip this one, but chuck a specific one on next. All night long. And where would it be? Actually, there's a couple of songs I want now. Where it is? That one. There it is. Excuse me. Or don't. I don't really care. I'm taking the excuse. The other one is in here. Life is one closely complicated tangle. Death is the only true unraveler. We can never straighten out life's tangled skin. Why should we in vain endeavor guess and guess and guess again? Life's a pudding full of plums. Life's a pudding full of plums. Cares a canker that be numb. Simple solution. Life's a pleasant institution. Let us take it as it comes. Let us take it as it comes. the sight of the enigma. Hmm? Strain the life, fill the cup, lest on sorrow we should stop. Strain the life, fill the cup, lest on sorrow we should stop. Hmm? As perhaps let us take it as it comes. Let us take it as it comes. String the life, fill the cup. Lest on sorrow. No, banisters aren't really my thing. Either you got the balls to walk up the staircase or you don't deserve to. In other news, my construction company is going really well. We have had fewer deaths than ever. Never felt more like singing the blues. I never felt that I'd ever lose your love, dear. This way. Sorry. Never felt more like crying on night. Everything's wrong and nothing ain't right. You got me singing the blues. I'll sort out an entrance into the basement later. I never felt more like running away. So I tried to go, but I never stay with you. Well, this isn't much good, is it? I didn't grab a flippin' stack of friggin' stupid things. Why did nobody stop me? It's still full, yeah? How do we end up with those stairs in there? I thought I took them out. I never felt that I'd ever lose. Why'd you do me this away? More like crying all night. And nothing ain't right. Did you singing the blues? But cry over you. Never felt more like running away. Where did I go? But I didn't stay without you. Got me singing the blues. Town of all free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. Came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. Listen out, Lord, loose and running, came a whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. That's, yep. Lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. Vicious and a killer to a youth of 24. Numbered 190 more. 190 more. How long have we been going according to that? 1 hour and 2 minutes. And I know I started earlier. When did I start? Somewhere around 2, I thought. Yes, 2:32. It's now 18:35. It means it's been 4 hours. Outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter. He was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry. Men that tried before were dead. Men had tried to take him. 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. The swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. They had a not clear mirror for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have gone living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. For sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no poop, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. I bet 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8x12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train. Destination banger man. Old worn out suit and shoes. Don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short, but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. Every engineer on every train. All children far out. Every handout in every town. Every light that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no patch. Ain't got no cigarettes. I bet 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8x12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. It's for sale or rent. Rooms to the 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no patch. Ain't got no cigarettes. I 2 hours of pushing by. Shit, Gorath, how are we doing? Nice to see you again. So, have you fallen behind as well, or is it just this one that's lagging? Just this one. I don't know what's going on, but Twitch has changed something, and a lot of streams are just running like ass. I think I know what the issue will be. Certainly, I know something that makes a lot of sense. I'll look into that off stream, though. Eek. I think this is now acting up too. That's a little bit behind, but it's not too bad. Say something. Stop that one. Actually, allowed them in blocks too. Every day I get confused. Get on the bus that takes me to you. I'm so nervous I just sit and smile. House is only another mile. Thank you, driver, for getting me here. Be the inspector and have no fear. gonna cause no fuss. Yep. Can I buy your magic bus? No. Why look closer? I need to open up. Do I have anything cooking that I need to get rid of? Don't think I did. Much I pay. I pay to each day. Want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. It's expensive every day. Just to drive to my bank. It's expensive each day. Have my baby every day. Shh. 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 Magic box. Shh. Box. I want a magic bus. I want a magic bus. My magic bus. Now I got my magic bus. Just thinking about this. Could stop it at this height. It's only 3.5 blocks high. No, we'll go another one. I see the bush. And the magic bus. How it has looked, yeah. No. Right. Back to this. The embellishments will be added, don't worry. Thought I had 2 left. Doesn't justify the extra one I placed. Just would have stopped placing that last one. Bad angle. Ow. Ah, no, wrong one. Might start a vintage story on Monday. On the other hand, I'm really feeling sticks. There is a new one coming out. I haven't yet played the other 2 on stream, and I want to play some stealth games that are quite fun. So we will see. And I immediately stuffed it up. Other angry noises. That's all, mate. I immediately. One, two, three. Yes. Cuff. Go, Razor. How we doing? It's running like ass right now. I don't know why. I think Twitch has changed its servers around. Razor. Someone's a bit sleepy today. It's taking him a second. Tonic. But that's not terrible. That's catastrophic. Go before I strike you. Whoop. Oh, waking up to get breakfast. We going down for the croissant? Or have we got something better lined up? Why did I press Q? What possible benefit could there have been in that? Learn to count, Yimmy. Wait, what? Already run out of blocks? I've changed up some Tangier stuff, by the way, Razor. It'll pop up on the screen now. Or at least, it should all pop up on the screen now. I asked it to, and it was working earlier. I'll be with you in apple blossom time. I'll be with you to change your name to mine. One day in May, I'll come and stay. Happy the bride that the sun shines on today. What a wonderful wedding there will be. What a wonderful day for you and me. Church bells will shine. You will be mine in apple blossom time. Then what we'll do? When will that be? Then what will you do? What a wonderful wedding there will be one day in May. One very, very wonderful day for you and me, dear. Bells will chime. You will be mine in apple blossom time. Kind of want to make. Whoops, nearly knocked that over. Oof, it's fallen behind quite a bit there. But the bitrate says it's fine. Let's tab out to OBS. No dropped frames yet. Hang on. Just double checking things. I don't know. Just being retarded, I think. Bippity. Whatever. I'm gonna have to fix it off stream. Sorry, it's just a message, I think. No, just a Discord notification. Is that he is going live or cancelling? Oh, he's live now. Whoops. Sorry, it's raid options gone live. I want to keep an eye on that in case he has to call it early. I'm sure you understand. Oh, if you're wondering, the reason you can hear a crackle in this one is because I ripped it off a CD that was, I want to say, 15 years old at that point. Right. So, it is to be expected, really. Sorry, I'm just opening a mate's stream so that I can... So I'm still here. But my intention is to try to raid this person later on. This lady swear well and you. Rent and will roll like true British members will rent and will roll. This will be the last floor I make today because I think it's the last one I need. Alright, that sound fair? Like true Queensland drivers, we'll rent and we'll roll. Till we station. It's threatening me with a good time. Then we'll roll like true Britain drovers will rent and we'll roll. Ah, it's fine. We'll just do this. No, you that one will look more better. I don't want to use the full blocks because I'm going to need more of them. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. No. Fort will be an understatement. This will be palatial abode. It's Only a luxury £50 million villa, but it's home to me. Hello there. Edie! How we doing, Slady? Good to see ya. Edie! That's the way. No, Walker's my guy. You're more than welcome to lurk. Bez. Nah, it's not going to be worth it. Now that the loyal lieges gather round, the prince's foster mother has been found. She will declare to silver clarion song, the rightful king. Let him forthwith be crowned. We're all attention. Is foster mother, or is my brother? Casilda. Statement we receive with sentiments conflicting, our hearts rejoice and grieve, each other contradicting. On some point rather, though we can be reunited. On one point rather sore, but on the whole delighted. As prudence, so I understand, dictated, tated, tated. Problem solved. Is that right? Let's make sure I didn't miss something. Once more, condoliere, but pupil and weary, free from this quandary, contented are we. From loyalty flying, our gondolas plying, and merrily crying, our preme study. So goodbye, Cachuca, Fandango, Bolero, Buddha, farewell to that measure. Thanks for drink Manzanilla, Montero, we leave you with feelings of pleasure. That's what's wrong. I thought something didn't add up. Get rid of you now. Once more, gondolieri, 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 both skillful and well. Goodbye, Cachuca, Fandango, Bolero, would dance a farewell to that measure. Series would drink Montana, Montero. There it is. That'll do. You know what? I'm actually going to place the rest of the torches not on the edge. I was thinking of a different suite. That sounds familiar, that one. Just that theme in there. It should be right. I just need to quickly add a piece of music that I suspect what I'm thinking of. If I have the piece. If I don't have it, I shan't add it. Thank you. No, it does work. Notice that there's no... no, there is there, but it's probably fallen behind. Maybe the mute button didn't work. I tried.
No.
It's a miss. Right now, this is running like ass. So if you have a look... Sorry, Face, my brother's here. I'm giving him a tour. 0 and 0.0% drop frames. 12,898 kilobits per second.
12,906, 12,889.
Yeah, it's all running well. Yeah. Capped to 30 frames per second, and it's still running like ass. I suspect Twitch has bugged something up, and they're too scared to tell anyone, or it's because they deleted a bunch of servers.
After I've had my dinner, if this report.
No, this isn't my server.
Okay.
This is Dark Ender. Goodbye. Sorry, chatting to brother. Just getting him to confirm that I am not in fact going completely mad. Or rather, seeking his assurance that if I am going completely mad, at least this is not a symptom thereof. Nice! Thank you, lady, for that loyalty. It will be grossly unrewarded, except by Twitch. who will say have a meager amount of points. And that'll be it. But you have my gratitude. And that counts for a lot more than whatever Bezos is giving you. Oh, it's this piece. I was surprised when they chucked this piece into the soundtrack for Prisoner of Azkaban, because John Williams normally settles for good tunes, but for some reason settled on this. A Yub Nub song, that's for damn sure. It's actually got a very medieval theme to it. I don't know if that's intentional or incidental. Gives me Patapon vibes. Will you take your little drum and your whistle, Robin, come when you hear the fife and drum. Patapan, patapan, patapatapan. When you hear the fife and drum, all the children they will come. What's the man of August here? The fife and drum. When you hear the fife and drum, Hulu, patapatapan. When they hear the fife and drum, etc. 'Tis a Christmas tune. Oh, that's why. This way. It sounds very medieval there. It just didn't make any sense. Not to me, anyway. This was another staple, really, of John Williams, this cacophony. I do have a plan here, by the way. I've had enough of the sweet. Okay. I don't think this is an improvement. In the pouring rain. Very strange. I think that's a King Sings album, I'm not certain. This has not been so great for mix today. Started off strongly, and the first song we got was Ziggy Stardust, so I had high hopes for the music, and then Apple iTunes music thing said, "Nyeh," and that was the end of that. Obviously, not all of the music will be to everyone's taste. In fact, all of the music will not be to everyone's taste. Dare I say it. But since I am who is important here, what's the matter? Why am I all the way back down on the stairs on my stream output when I'm all the way up top on my end? I've only just finished skipping songs, surely. This is ridiculous, Twitch. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so 720 at 30 FPS is not helping me. It might be coming out alright for you folks, but it's coming out like arse on my end, which makes it very difficult for me to know if something's gone wrong. I'm now adjusting quality even further down to try to make sure it keeps up to date. It's also chewing up more and more resources the lower I put the frigging resolution, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Pox upon it. Scrape and bow and double themselves in two, and open their eyes in blank surprise at whatever she likes to do. And everybody will roundly vow she's fair as floods in May, and say, how clever, at whatsoever she condescends to say. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing I mean to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but right down regular royal queen. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing I mean to be a regular royal queen. A right down regular royal. I did line up. Queen. What there? There. Probably not needed. There will be towers. Turrets, if you prefer. Don't worry about that. Good. And this floor is the bedroom und the storage und I was going to say und the crafting area, but now I am thinking this room for the crafting or this room. And then there's one for the monsters. The monsters probably have to be further down though. Maybe I'll do it underground. I don't know. But that is what we have so far. It's taken me 5 hours to get here, but I did it. Now I need to finish up the basement. So, I haven't any polished diorite. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I'm not entirely sold on these pillars. I may yet relocate them. No, that'll drop on top of the furnaces. That'd be awkward. This side just has a couple of chests. And apparently it's got some copper as well. And some coal. Coal bit's fine, the copper's a little irritating. Although, might just change up how I do my thingo. What am I doing? I still need to finish filling it. I'll put that for now. That'll be fine. There's a light, certain kind of light, never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way. Everybody say to do each and every little thing. What good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody. The way I love you. See your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind. I'm blind. Oh, so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. What good does it do me if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, babe. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Look at the wrong bottle of black. To love somebody. That's wrong fucking Kev. Oh, no, no. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. Don't know what it's like. Don't know what it's like. Don't know what it's like. Let's do it this way then. I wanted to try some things, they weren't going to work. Just how it goes sometimes. Oh my goodness, that worked out perfectly. So this column should actually be less painful. have an equal opposite column. Is the true story of the man who never was. April the 1st, 1944. For the Allies, the first hope of victory was almost in sight. North Africa had been won with the aid of Lance Bombardier Milligan, Gunner Seacombe, and Burma was holding out with leading aircraftsman Peter Sellers. The next move was the invasion of Europe. Would they attack the southern underbelly? Would it be Yugoslavia? Greece? Sicily? We would say. For weeks we waited for the right weather. Now it's more tense. Captain, you're getting grumpy. Hang around. Any idea what the weather's going to be like tomorrow? Very good, lads. I mean, warm. We'll go see Robin Atkins at the Open Air Theatre Regent's Bar. Yes, indeed. There was confidence for you. But the main problem, how to distract the Germans from knowing our intention to land in Sicily. Let's go back to that fateful night on June the 3rd of October 1953. Do this. Or a footman came over and tapped me on the shoulder with his foot. Is it vet? Oh, I don't remember it. Vigilla? Vigilla? Oh, no, it can't be Villager. I was completely on the wrong track there, trying to think of different flowers that they'd added, because there's one that starts with a V. I'm sure of it. I'm probably thinking of the violet. That's how slow I am right now. Move on a bit further, please, sir. Flying jacket as it flew by him. Captain Seagun strode swiftly up the hall, across the crowded ceiling, hurling members to the floor below with cries of, "You shouldn't be up here, and you. Don't take me down, I'm always up here." Oh, you remember? No, I'm a blue button. What is that you're reading? A fly paper. Flung the interloper aside with a muttered oath. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Explodable shot. He ran casually down to the sea. Barely visible in the moonlight. I saw a body. A body, a body. It's my body, Jim. Always bring it with me, Jim. Always bring it with me. Oh, it's sand, Jim. Sand, Jim. What's nipping claim, Jim? Yeah, I think we ought to give him the OBE for this one. I think it's really important, and he's here to do it, you know. And even if they mail my OBE to me, this story really starts. The sand. Uncooked German army boots. Guesses. The too tight. Then, dear listeners, I saw why. In each beat, in each boot was a pair of human feet. Pardon me, sir, pardon me. No. You understand I am my feet, my own little Hindu pals. Is that not right, Mr. Banerjee? Nah. He will die. They will make a bonfire of him. That'll be the end of him, man. Oh, yes, man. That's the end of that. As they spoke, settle a skeleton saxophone under the wealth. There, glistening in the light of a satellite moon. Their roll of microfilm. And what thing to do? Take the chief of military intelligence. Get out those flies. Get those horse flies out of here. There. There's an imposter. Now, Sergeant Splinge. Martin, that suspected German spy, will you please? You? Hey. Right, hey. You suspect German spy, sir. Caught him floating off the coast of Britain there. I was waiting for a number 134 submarine. Oh, there was this one that I haven't finished. Ha! Nearly stuffed up. Again. Never mind, I managed to stuff up anyway. Yeah. Complutant to Bluets. Admit it, you're a spy. Ah, shepherd spy. You can't fool us, you naughty German. We British are never caught napping. It's a damned insult. She's perfectly correct, you know. Yeah, 2 years. 9 in 2 years. Hand me that shotgun. If you don't get any of this, by the way, it's okay. You're just too young. Good. The farm is very nice to look at and very green and red, and it will hurt my eyes if I keep looking at it, so we'll move away. There is a big window looking that way. There is a pillar there. Levi, has he left me behind? What a stupid idiot that sergeant is, leaving a spy at liberty. Take a bus to the House of Commons. It's the finest political asylum in the world. They're all there, you know. There you go. It doesn't show that I've listened to this particular episode quite a lot, does it? So. Yeah, I'm okay with it for now. Because I haven't got any netherrack to make this look real fancy. If we do that, though, does that make it more better? Duh. Nice. Still not sold on this bit. It doesn't quite look right, but it doesn't look terrible. Okay. Now I've got to sort out all the storage and everything. Start with the most important piece here. Chuck this up into the appropriate room. And in doing so, we shall decide the entire layout of this building. It's not this floor, it's far too open. It's not going to be in the staircase, I'm not plebeian. Don't feel like that floor. I feel like the topmost floor, less one, which is one further up. Put me on this floor. Temporary placement will be there. Right. There we go. Now the purpose of this little attic here is so I can put like copper bulbs and stuff in and have all the wiring hidden away. But for that I'm going to need copper bulbs also. I'll do it in the grand hall. We do it here. Let me double check. Now we have great pleasure in returning you to the Goon Show, and this is where the story really starts. Now showing at your local radio disguised as the Was Who Never Man, part the Bing. Thank you. Okay. Yay! I'm coming up the stairs, sir. Quick, burn this on the fire. Piece of coal. You look too rich. Good heavens, what's that you've got in your hand? Boots. So this explains why that German spy was barefooted. This is an important find. Pull up a chair and sit down. Very well, stand on the chair. Under this powerful magnifying glass. It'll keep it flat while I put my glasses on, you see. Now then. Ooh. Plan. Oh, I did line it up. Good. Send it back to the enemy. Supposing these are the invasion of Europe plans. Plan X? What's that? There's no point running away from anyone else, is there? Hit on your own head as you wish, Major, but we all know what happened to Colonel Ben T. He said right we are sitting there, in that very spot. He was frightened of the enemy. Put £1,000 of gold in his kit bag, booked a fast train to Dublin, had a submarine laid on to take it to South America. Poor fool. He thought he got away with it. But you know what happened to him? He got away with it! This is where the story really starts. Sigrun and Bloodknock poured over the plans. Sometimes they poured on the floor. Sometimes they poured in the glass, but mostly they poured over the plans. I have every reason to believe these gents are planned for the secret German weapon. Oh, really? I'm so used to going up there. Have you planned these plans for the secret German weapon? No, I fear not. Realizing the significance of this discovery, leapt to his feet and shouted for a messenger with a voice like thunder. Right, mate. Take the microfilm at once to the Woolwich Arsenal and ask the experts there to build a secret German weapon. But we can't afford failure. I didn't have enough chests. In this position, we threw him out. Here is a recording of it. This is just temporary storing. Oh, who goes there? Oh, thank God for that, mate. Advance and be shot at, mate. You know what? Take you so that I can go through like this. Shooting at just now. All them little holes in your nut. They're all bullet holes. Why, no, I was using old bullets. You full of fools, you might have killed me. This is just a temporary dumping area. Get 4 for the price of 1. Not as in everything will be stored here temporarily. I mean, temporarily, I am storing things here, preparatory to moving all the storage elsewhere. Still being clean. Will still be mine. Return to young. So it's just me, false alarms. We still be mine. Point. And I'm going to collect a lot more, and I do mean a lot more, at least 2 more things of clay. Because I want it to make bricks. Boing. She the chance. Me for salons. We use a call to arms. Will you still be mine? Still. Will you still be mine? Well, what's going on? Why am I getting that waiting symbol, Windows? Sorry, it's just in case something bad is happening. Might explain some of the problems. Everything deciding it wanted to update. Oh well, I don't know. I'm nearly done for the night anyway. Also, for anyone who missed it, Tangier, I've reset the overlay thing. So anything you run on Tangier will now pop up on my screen. Took me a minute to find out what setting I had missed. And it turned out I hadn't missed any, it just hadn't worked. Because of me, I had stuffed up. I will own that. But, yes. Why I called this meeting. Central that we fool the Germans into thinking we haven't found the plans for the... Isn't that so, Captain Frankfurter? He's a good old sausage. Perfectly correct, yeah. Just... We will just do... I hated to see him suffer. Wasting time. I have here a man who claims he has a perfect plan to defeat the Germans with regard to the secret weapon. Trying to say, how do you do? Man said, not bother. Man said, don't bother. Don't bother to say, how do you do, Henry? Morning. 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 Mr. Crun got the whole idea from the Sunday newspaper. So it gets my ideas from them, can't you? Actually, nothing. Ooh. Morning. Do I still have them on me then? Will I chuck them up? No, they were upstairs. No, I definitely do those things. I assume you're talking sending gunboats out, in which case, yes, absolutely. If you're up for it, I'm up for it. If you're down for it, I'm down for it. Ah! The bigger gunships. Gunboats. Yes, I'm all for it. Early, you reckon? Submarine. Off the enemy coast, and then for an encore. What am I doing? It's in this one. What have I done wrong? I lived a good life, ain't I? Should be. Don't worry, I've got an idiot in this box who's been specially drowned for the job. Lou, be a good boy and take the lid off. Yeah, gentlemen. Meet the man who never was. Hello, Bob. Field Marshal Montgomery. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this man is damp. But can we spare a field marshal? Really? No, and he don't read nor write neither. What a bit? What a pickle? What a pickle? What a pickle? What a... Man is completely stupid. How? I heard that. Oh, you think that I'm stupid? Oh, it's a good job for you I can't spell. You're just a bit too young to get it, Razor, that's all. And then If you can't hear the music, let me know. I'll turn it up. You can listen to Lagoons as well. They are, after all, English classics. It's not my fault you don't know them. Yeah, you can go in there for now. Yeah, chuck them in here. What's the cardboard gonna do? No, take them out. Can't afford to risk the life and lay on idiot like you. Chance to prove that I'm a man. That didn't work because I did it the wrong way around. The other sticks in there. Ray's just trying to think of a comeback to me calling him too young to get the references, by the way. We've taken great care to construct an exact replica of the plans found in the uncooked gem boots. Oh dear, Charlie's here. The rather ominous part. The only operating mechanism on it is the small metal handle. Before we turn it, we must take precautions. Sergeant? You'll please take a position behind a 40-inch Annika brand deadline wall. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10. Okay. Get what fiendish ingenuity! A barrel organ. This is just temporary until I have sorted out my storage proper. Dankeschön. Nope. Yeah. And going to skip this because I don't want to hear it. It's too happy and jolly. Likewise go to yum yum the fair you must not woo, it will not do, I'm sorry for you, you very imperfect ablutioner. This very day go to yum yum. Will went her way and home would come, with a beat of drum and a rum tum tum to wed the Lord High Executioner. And the brass will crash, and the trumpets play, and they'll cut a dash on their wedding day. She'll toddle away as all of her with the Lord High Executioner. Take all of that, actually. She'll toddle away as all of her with the Lord High Executioner. Do that. So hopeless case as you may see, and in your place away I'd be. But don't blame me, I'm sorry to be of your pleasure a diminutioner. Lull effect extremely soon. In point of fact this afternoon, a honeymoon with that buffoon at 7 commences, so you shun her. And the brass will crash, and the trumpets bray, and they'll cut a dash on their wedding day. She'll toddle away as all of her with the Lord High Executioner. She'll toddle away as all of her with the Lord High Executioner. Again, I'm just dumping them. That's more to me than to anyone else because I'm the one who keeps going to place them properly. Yeah, yeah. Did I chuck it all? Did I not chuck it all? Am I going absolutely bonkers? There it was. Okay. It's all going to get improved, not deleted. Well, obviously it's getting taken down for now, but it won't be completely and utterly eradicated from memory. That's charcoal. That one. I did. I just missed him. Alright. Whenever it is I am next on this world, I will make it more better. But I need to set up some droppers. Maybe its dispensers will work better. So that I can produce copious amounts of flint in the quickest, most effective way possible. Which just pump stacks of gravel into one of those, have it drop the block and smash it. I need to lure some bees over here, which means I need to find some bees and some honey and some flowers and everything and make it all happen. I need to set up copper bulbs. How do I do them again? Chuck them in the front. Can I make them yet? No. Let's make a block of redstone. Maybe that's what I need to do. I might need to make redstone lamps before I can do it. Which I think requires, top of my head, it requires glowstone. Unless the copper bulb isn't in here. Let's just look it up. Nope. So, I will sort that out. I need to sort out a trip to the nether at some point anyway. But, for now, we have this. I'll sort out a trip to the nether. Okay, I'm going to go sleep in my bed. Then I will go admire the house. Unless, of course, we are plagued by monsters within. I need to remove this snow. Too. I don't want the carpet. Thank you very much. There we go. Now. There we go. Let us step out. We shall quote unquote admire the house, by which I mean we will look at it and I will go, a couple of times because I have to think about what my next step is in terms of design. Back. Thank you. Let's go top the trees. Maybe that's the best bet. Another of those bastards. He won't be able to get me soon. No, there's no ledge there. It's alright. I'll find a way out. Yeah, problem solved. I do need to start farming soon too. Not just this farming, but animal farming. Not the book though. Just the actual act of having animals and farming them into food, livestock stuffs. I think it does need pillars up this end. Yeah, some pillars on this end, under this corner and the opposite. And possibly in the middle. Ow. Hold up, dude. Let me examine this from a distance. Again. I missed a block. That's terrible. Yeah, I need more windows in it. But I'm also trying to work out where I'm going to put towers and stuff. Carrots. That one hurt a lot. Egad. I just don't want to have to deal with you guys. I'm trying to look at the tower. Oh my god. Could flip them over and do them upside down. Sit down. I think that's better. There. More better. That is the slab, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Just check and see if I had any slabs left. I don't think I do. Or off wit. Oops. There we go. There. I will call that done. Until I get all the copper bulbs in the world. Redstone lamps and stuff will be used to brighten the place up. That being said, though, it's 8:30. So I'm going to call it a night. Let me get upstairs to my bedroom. I need to work out what I'm doing in here too to make it look nice. I might use the /set home command up here, actually. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I'm going to end it for the night. Stop it. No. Slow ass moving piece of shite. Okay. That didn't make any sense at all, but okay. Sorry, I got a notification. I'm just checking. Oh, it's just them coming through very late Twitch. All right, A. Yeah, there's a couple more in there as well. I got to adjust the prices, but we'll do that later. Uh, we got this one too. Let me know if there's an echo there too. I don't think there is, but just in case I've set it up wrong. And there are a couple more under the bits tab because I added them right before I started stream, or at least there's somewhere in there. I don't know where they've gone. That's the only one we need, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna call it there. Am I spelling that right? No, I am not. Alrighty, and we're gonna rate out. We're gonna rate out to Raw Toast. He is currently doing. I will double check. Robocop Rogue City. I enjoy his stuff. He is another Aussie streamer. He is quite fun. I apologise if the stream was running poorly. I got to look into it to find out. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might be able to do something about it. I don't know yet. I think Twitch has stuffed up. In any case, we'll be back Monday, possibly with Vintage Story, maybe with Sticks, maybe with this. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I want to thank you all very much for joining, and bye for now.